Don't Tell Mama. The show is about to begin, and so we must ask you all to take a moment to silence your cell phones, please. We also request that there be no photography during the show and no texting. And now, ladies and gentlemen, won't you please welcome to the stage Don't Tell Mama's very own Jon Satrom.
This is what my life is going to be. I'll take each chance and opportunity. Won't be afraid or feel the need to hide. I'll live each moment, take it all in stride. Remember what a home is. Think of how your life should be. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment, can't crawl out of where you are, only steps away, the world's okay, but you can't see that far. Stuck in the middle of a moment that's halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, you're moving through. You'll have to think in ways you've never thought. You'll have to make the best of what you got. Find the answers hiding in between. See a door that no one's ever seen. Something's there, you feel it. Stop to look, it's all around. So you're stuck in the middle of a moment. No clear path, no shining star. Only steps away, the world's okay. So try to see that far. And there, in the middle of a moment that's halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. Cause there is magic, now you know. You've made magic, made it grow. And marvelous, wonderful things can come true. In the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, you're on your way. So, fun fact about me, I actually booked my first professional acting job outside of college on my graduation day during the ceremony. So there I was in my purple cap and gown in Radio City Music Hall, and I felt my phone buzz in my pocket. Yes, I had my phone on. And I looked and peeked as soon as I could, and I saw that it was a 212 number, which we in the business all know means that Broadway is calling. That's right. So I listened to the message as soon as I could, as soon as I possibly could, and I found out that I had booked 9 months of work on a show called, get ready for it, Discover Theater, featuring Disney's Cinderella Kids and Disney's The Jungle Book Kids. Try fitting that on a resume. Seriously, not kidding. But I was totally thrilled because there I was,
on graduation day, and I had the promise of steady work in my chosen field come fall. So basically, you guys, I was set. For life. I'm gonna take that mountain. I was born a stubborn soul, ain't afraid of the great unknown, or a white paper road that's all uphill. No, this is just a stumbling block, intimidating wall of rock. If you think this broken heart will break my will, I'm gonna take that mountain. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. There ain't no way around it. Gonna leave it level with the ground. Ain't just gonna cross it, climb it, fight it. I'm gonna take that mountain. It's overwhelming looking up and knowing it's the challenge of me against this heartache to survive. I may slip and I may fall, but even if I have to crawl, I'll break through to the healing side. I'm gonna take that mountain. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. There ain't no way around it. Gonna leave it level with the ground. Ain't just gonna cross it, climb it, fight it. I'm gonna take that mountain. Ain't just gonna cross it, climb it, fight it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take that mountain. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. There ain't no way around it. Gonna leave it level with the ground. Ain't just gonna cross it, climb it, fight it. I'm gonna take that mountain. I was born a stubborn soul. This is just a stumbling block. I'm gonna take that mountain. Now the road is not for all people, you guys, but it was for me. So much so that I ended up staying there for the next 4 years. I really loved it though. I worked with some amazingly talented people, like incredibly talented people. One of which is sitting behind me right now. More from her later. I also got to be in some amazing shows that I really loved being in, loved doing every day, and I also got to introduce children to live theater for the first time, and that was a really awesome thing. If you guys have never stood on a stage in front of 2,000 children screaming, for good or for bad, it is a high that I do recommend to try if you ever get the opportunity. They are the most honest audience that I've ever performed for. If they're liking what you're doing, you will know it. If they're not liking what you're doing, you will know it. This proved to be wonderful training for a job that I would have later in life, but more on that. Most importantly, I was getting paid to see the entire country as well, and that was really awesome. So at that point in my life, I was just exactly where I wanted to be.
You can pine your life away, wishing things were better, waiting here for Judgment Day while knitting you a sweater. But I believe that kind of life won't set your spirit free. So my friend, one small suggestion, where you ought to be. You can take a journey through this country's flesh and blood, on a ride past countryside and Mississippi mud, on the street with two big feet to bear your heavy load, and live life out there on the road. Anyone you wanna be and anything you say, come tomorrow you'll be free of who you are today. Action and adventure when you change your fixed abode and live life out there on the road, and be the hero of your story if you can. Be the champion in the fight, not just the man. Don't depend on other people to put paper next to pen. Be the hero of your story, boy, and then you can rise to be the hero once again. Be the hero of your story till it's done. Why go promenade when you were born to run? If you understand this premise, you will never be alone. You can conquer every challenge, you can face each stepping stone. Be the hero of your story. We were born to wake each morning to a place we've never been, checking out the locals as they watch us checking in. Every new encounter in another music mode, we'll find it out there. I'll be out there on the find me out there on the road.
Now, this may come as a shock to some of you in this room, but I did not drink very much alcohol in college. I didn't drink any at all in high school, and not very much in college. I found my love for bars and bar culture while I was out on the road. Exploring the local taverns and bars and meeting the locals themselves actually turned out to be one of my very favorite things about being on the road. And my castmates and I were very good at connecting with these people, and we would often invite them to the show, which was funny because we most often did 10 a.m. and noon school time performances at these theaters. They would bus the children to us. So there, sitting in the sea of children, would be the owner of the karaoke bar in Opelika, Alabama, for a second. True story. And that was awesome. He was there to support, and that happened a lot. Our bus itself was kind of a rolling bar because we had our own suitcase of all different types of booze. Anything you really could need, we had in a suitcase on the bus. And we needed that because there were some really long drives, and it helped us out, helped us through those times. And that was actually a gift from our director and producers because they knew what they were sending us out to do. Another gift that I received came from my company manager one year, and I brought it here to share with all of you. Here he is.
Bye, boy!
That's right. That's right, anonymous sir. If you guys don't know what this is, his name is, in fact, Bonnie Boy. He's a little Cupid who pees out liquor. He's a liquor dispenser. And Laura, if you will, I feel like we should demonstrate how he operates for the people.
Still works.
We hope. He worked at the first show,
Did.
so we'll see.
Fingers crossed. All right. Don't be sloppy.
Oh,
Oh, stage fright! That's what she can do it. Bonnie.
He might not be full enough. That was my fear. All right, well, I swear, he usually works, you guys, and he pees out liquor. He does. Now we have to pour some.
You can't waste what's happening.
No, waste not, want not. All right.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, that was a bust, you guys. Anyway, he had a very prominent place on our bus. And he still, to this day, has a very prominent place in my apartment and in my heart.
Stage fright.
That's not cool. Would you pass?
Yes.
Take one and pass. All right. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
And lady. So for me, booze and the road went hand in hand.
1, 2, hey, wake up!
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna chug along and shout. Chug along and shout. We're gonna stimulate some action. We're gonna get some satisfaction. We're gonna find out what it is all about. What it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna shake your tambourine. Shake, shake, tambourine. After midnight, all gonna be pictures and dreams. After midnight, calls, talk, and suspicion. Gonna get an exhibition. Gonna find out what it is all about. What it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. Please help me welcome this incredible, incredible band behind me tonight. We've got the amazing Tim Lykins on drums, Johnny Morrow on bass, Pavles on back vocals, and Buccieri on the keys. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna shake your tambourine. Shake, shake, tambourine. After midnight, all gonna be peaches and cream. After midnight, gonna cause talk and suspicion. Gonna let an exhibition. Gonna find out what it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. Let it all hang down. After midnight.
So before I knew it, 4 years had flown by. And at the time, I thought that I could have stayed on the road and been happy there forever. But something was pulling me back, and I realized that it was a relationship that I had entered into many years prior, and that was my relationship with New York City. Every time I think of you, I always catch my breath, and I'm still standing here, and you're miles away, and I'm wondering why I left. And there's a storm that's raging through my frozen heart tonight. I hear your name in certain circles, and it always makes me smile. I spend my time thinking about you, and it's almost driving me wild. And there's a heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. Since you've been gone away, no, I ain't missed you. No matter what my friends say, there's a message in the wire, and I'm sending you this signal tonight. You don't know how desperate I've become, and it looks like I'm losing this fight. In your world, I have no meaning, though I'm trying hard to understand. And it's my heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. I'm missing. Since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. No matter what I might say, and there's a message that I'm sending out like a telegraph to the soul. Since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. No matter what I might say, I ain't missing you at all. I ain't missing you. 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 I ain't missing you at all. I ain't missing you at all. Some of my favorite times on the bus were nighttime drives, when everyone else had fallen asleep and I was left alone just with my thoughts. And I had a lot of these opportunities in my last contract towards the end of the run. And in retrospect, I'm not sure that everyone else was sleeping. I think it's possible that we all were just having our own same moments, sitting there quietly, thinking about what might be next for us.
eagle's just another bird until he can spread his wings. A river is just a sheet of ice till winter turns to spring. And though the clouds may block the sun, don't mean that it's left the sky. Just when you think you've seen it all, there's more than meets the eye. Like things I dream and things I feel, there's more to me than I reveal. And 'cause I shine in quiet ways, I'm someone you don't recognize. I am a diamond in the rough, a dreamer in disguise. An eagle's just another bird until he can spread his wings. So it turns out there was a reason that New York City was calling me back. Because shortly after my 4-year stint on the road, I got a job at Don't Tell Mama Piano Bar. Now, this was one of my first homes away from home in New York, so I was completely thrilled. I've been idolizing the staff here for years and years and years. I've been watching them do their thing forever, so it was going to be a total piece of cake. I knew exactly what to do. I was so ready for my first few shifts. Hi everybody, welcome to Don't Tell Mama. I'm John, I'm one of your bartenders tonight.
It's my friend's
I think you're probably going to know this next song, so please feel free to sing along with me if you want to.
Sorry. Hi! His name's Travis, and it's his birthday, and I put a napkin up about a
Put
dent.
on high heels, suede shoes, and
And I gave you $5 to do it.
I touched down in the land of the Delta blues, middle of the pouring rain.
Oh, I like this song.
Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too?
Happy birthday.
Why you gotta be so rude? Gonna smile at her anyway.
I gave you money,
Gonna
so
sing my
you're
song
good.
anyway.
This is a fun dancing tune.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's no dancing here. Sorry, no, it's actually a thing. I know it's weird, but you have to have a license, and we don't. She stumbles around, shouting free word or such, and all she wants to do is dance, dance.
I'm going to do a bad review on Yelp.
She's
That's why
having too much. And all she wants to do is dance, dance, dance. I say we have no license to allow her through. So all she wants to do is dance, dance, dance. She ignores me and spinning a bottle of food. So all she wants to do is, all she wants to do is dance. I'm sorry, I'm serious though. We really have to ask you to stop.
This is fucking bullshit. You suck, and you suck, and you. I really don't like you.
I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean.
My heels hurt.
Whenever one door closes, I hope one more Promise me that you'll give fate a fighting chance when you get the choice to sit it out or dance.
I wanna dance. I wanna dance with somebody. Fucking assholes, every one of you.
Thank you.
Take my shit and go.
Thanks.
Never coming back here. Ever.
Thank you for that.
Telling all of my friends when I go back home to Waco, Texas. We're not coming back.
Great.
I got it.
Hey, bartender.
Whoa. Yeah.
Bartender?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I want to know, what is do you think was good here? What is good here? Because I'm drinking.
Let me ask you a question. Do you normally grab people when you're trying to get their attention?
You were talking to the others, and I was having martinis before, but I want to change my drink, and I think you should surprise me.
He touched me. He put his hand near mine and then he grabbed me.
Something with vodka in it.
He wanted one more cocktail, so he touched me. A rage fills me so.
Would it be bad if I started mixing is there a tequila and a sexy mom?
He knew it. It wasn't accidental, no. He knew it.
Jim Galliano, that might be good.
Didn't seem to tell me so. All through it, he knew it. I know. When he touched me,
I don't know, maybe a coffee drink or something.
grabbed me, and suddenly I'm taking his glass.
I was still working on that, ma'am, sir.
He grabbed me, and suddenly he's out on his ass.
Fine, if that's so. All right, why don't I just?
You know what?
I'm just gonna pay. Oh yeah, where did you look in the back for the bathroom too?
Let's just
I
pay.
wasn't.
Let's just pay the
I know. I
You guys
was
already
get
paid the
get
bill.
a check. Ask for the check.
You
Excuse
paid
me,
Get out of
You've
here.
already paid the bill.
Seriously. This is
No,
This is
you
bullshit.
took his credit
Yeah, no,
card.
yes, I did. I took the credit card and I ran it, and you signed it, so
Is it in your
we're
wallet?
square.
I don't have my
He
credit
doesn't
card.
have it,
So you have my credit card. I don't have my credit card. So if you would give me my bill, so pay it.
Can we pay the
Then
bill?
just
10 minutes ago, I told you have already paid for your
why is
bill.
he being so mean?
You had 6 martinis, your motor skills are fading. They clearly have
But we're gonna
consumed
be
your
good people and we're gonna pay.
Well, then we'll go
From
somewhere
now,
else.
I'll
Sir,
tell
just
you,
run the
you
card.
have already paid for your bill.
Just ask him for the bill.
Go round and round till my brain is unwound, and myself I would sure love to kill.
Let's get
You have
shots.
tried.
Let's
Yes,
get
go
it.
let's get shots.
Change your mind.
Maybe it's free.
It's
Two
free.
lemon drop
You
shots.
have asked me
Did you get lemon drop?
times
and
now.
a Jameson
Here comes
shot.
time number
Can we get Jaeger bombs?
Chaser. I see it right.
minutes ago.
Lemon
I
drop.
already paid for your bill.
Kill.
Say it once more. We have settled the
That's it.
score.
Let's
Please
go.
don't
Let's
ask about that again.
Need the
Just
bill.
For the love of God, please
Just give us
don't
our
ask
check and we'll get out of here, please.
again.
just walk out. It's
Sir.
his
Yeah,
loss.
this is free shots for us. Should we just do a shot before we...
Sir, you can't sleep here. The bar is closing soon. Sir? Been a busy day. Had a drink or 12. But you've done your best. Sleepy man, let your troubles lay. Let our bar sounds soothe while I check your pulse. Sleepy man, you've got plenty of sleeping to do in your bed. I've got plenty of cleaning to do all around you. I'm right here, always near, always waking, my dear, sleepy man. Sir. Sir. Sir! You gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing you ever do, you gotta get out of this place. 'Cause girl, there's a shift drink waiting for me. So get out and stay out. I finally had enough. Don't kiss me on your way out. Couldn't do me much. You used me, abused me. You drank too much and whined. So get out and stay out. I'm taking back my See you tomorrow. So you guys, it's just now that I'm realizing that children's theater and piano bar entertainment are one and the same. Now, all kidding aside, I love my job very much here at Don't Tell Mama. It is the perfect marriage, actually, of my first love of performing and my second love of bar culture. But no matter who you are or what you do, self-doubt has a really sneaky way of creeping up on all of us. What if I'm laid off from my job? What if my phone bill can't be paid? What if I somehow slip and fall and bust a hip? What if I lose my Medicaid? Stupid thoughts like these pop up now and then. Stupid thoughts like this. What if I never sleep again? What if world peace is just a crock? What if there's no such thing as change? What if the planet warms, creating floods and storms? What if God's out of hearing range? Daniel prayed all night in his lion's den. How come I can't pray? What if I never sleep again? What happens to a brain if it never remember where, I can't remember dreaming, I can't remember air. What if I never get to dream? I never thought of that before. What happens to my brain? Do I just go insane? What if I can't dream anymore? Stupid thoughts like these, loss of Medicaid, global warming trends, oxygen and dreams. Stupid thoughts like these, Daniel in his den. How come I can't pray? How come I can't pray? What if I never sleep again? I figured out that the only thing to do when those feelings pop up is to just fight them back with everything you got. Living with my eyes closed, going day to day. I never knew the difference, I never cared either way. Looking for a reason, searching for a sign, reaching out with both hands, gotta feel a kick inside. Oh, fired up, oh, fired up, everything just falls in. Oh, fired up, learn from our mistakes. Oh, fired up, fired up, fired up. Living for a reason, going day to day. I never knew the difference, gotta feel a kick inside. And now I got a new fire burning in my eyes, reaching out with both hands, gotta feel a kick inside. I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. These scars are healed by faith. I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. These scars are healed by faith. There comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Oh, God, I believe there comes a time. Oh, fire up. Everything just falls in line. Oh, fire up. From our mistakes. Oh, fire up. Fire up. Fire up. Oh, fire up. I believe there comes a time. Oh, fire up. Everything just falls in line. Oh, fire up. Learn from our mistakes. Oh, fire up. Fire up. Fire up. Oh, fire up. So sometimes you are down in the West Village with your friends, seeing Carrie the musical. And sometimes you get a phone call after the show that changes your whole world forever. I remember what you said
I remember every word. I remember when the earth stopped turning. We were sitting on the bed, and the clock was ticking louder. There's the overwhelming smell of powder in the air. Everything is skewed. Everything is blurred. I remember every word. I remember how we roared. Laughed so loud we almost cried. Laughed so long it felt the earth stop turning. We were never ever bored, and you made us feel amazing. We were blazing through our lives like comets in the sky. Now that you're not here, everything's awry. The world is good, you said, and joy is high, as you said. The summer flies, you said. So make a parade of every moment. Now throw away your hate and focus on what's great instead. I'm dying, so there's no time for debate. You said. I remember how you smiled. You were trying not to smile. Then you smiled and the earth stopped turning. All the images are filed. All the images keep flicking. Also, all of us are slow at picking up our cues. Nothing left to win. Nothing more to lose. The world is good, you said, and joy is shit, you said, 'cause this is it, you said. So make a parade of every moment. Now pull up to the curb. The sign, do not disturb, ahead. The truth is that you made my life superb. You said. On a Sunday late in May, in a very quiet way, I remember when the earth stopped turning, 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 So that phone call was about my father being diagnosed with leukemia. But I'm happy to say that that song does not represent what actually happened. It only represents what went through my mind the moment after I got the news.
because he is healthy and still very much with us. And another group of people held me up during that time. I didn't know when I started working here many years ago that I would not only gain some of my very best friends in the universe, but also a whole second family. And I would now like to introduce you to the amazing Laura Pavles. Who is not only a member of my piano bar family, she also was on the road with me, through all those years. If only you could have done it for me, Laura. She's pretty much been here for the entire journey of this show, so I'd like to invite her to join me on this song.
After hours underneath the ground is where I fell in love. It's not a life for just anyone, but it fits me like a glove. Endless laughs and booze and melody. I guess you don't need blood to make up a kind of family, to build a home that's more than mud.
The sun goes down, we begin again. Suffer our sunken eyes and sleepy skin.
After hours underneath the ground is where I met my match. This little world's the perfect place for us. Falling stars no one could catch. Years of working hard and playing rough can take their toll on you. It's almost dawn, but we haven't had enough. Let's stay beneath the avenue.
Night is done, we left in rain. We had our fun, far more than we could sustain.
There isn't anybody else who lives life like we do. could say I lost my faith in science and progress. You could say I lost my faith in the Holy Church. You could say I lost my sense of direction. You could say all of this and worse, but if I ever lose my faith in you, there'd be nothing left for me to do. Some would say I was a lost man in a lost world. You could say I lost my faith in the people on TV. You could say I lost my faith in our politicians. They all seem like game show hosts to me, but if I ever lose my faith in you, there'd be nothing left for me to do. I could be lost inside their lives without a trace, but every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I never saw no miracle of science that didn't go from a blessing to a curse. I never saw no military solution that didn't always end up something worse, but let me say this first. If I ever lose my faith, if I ever lose my faith, there'd be nothing left for me to do. There'd be nothing left. If I ever lose my faith, if I ever lose my faith, if I ever lose my faith, if I ever lose my faith in you. Don't you know the world is water? You can't just float on it, can't skim it, afraid to swim it. No, you can't just stay on land. Somehow you gotta break that water, kick and pull through it. You cross each length with stride and strength. You pace each course with even force. Your hand in front of hand. You go stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. You stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. So meet me at the touch of water and take some laughs with me. Some freeze, some test with our back at rest. We'll keep our style for the millionth mile, and when it's more than we can stand, we'll go stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. We'll go stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. Let others walk around an ocean. Let others try to build a bridge across. But you and me, we've fallen, never sure we'll survive. But we'll find out how deep, learn the secrets they keep at the bottom where we arrive. So let's jump, we'll never know we're alive till we jump, till we die. We'll go stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. We'll go stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. So meet me at the touch of water and take the swim with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Satrom.
Thank you guys so much. I have a few people that I'd like to thank. First of all, everyone here at Don't Tell Mama. Sydney Meyer, thank you so much. The amazing director here. He's the best. Jason Ellis on lights and sound. Randy Lester is your waitress this evening. Please tip her generously as you would tip me if I were working, but not tonight. Not tonight. Take care, Randy. Also, the generosity of many people helped to make this show happen. I'd like to acknowledge them now. Mark Neidig, Randy Ziegenfuss, Jason Peck, my parents, Stephen Lee Satrom, Jamie Alexander. They are the reason that this show was able to happen at all, so please give them a big round of applause. My sister, Karen Satrom. The artwork for the show, all the promotional materials. My amazing director, Maria Gentile. She could not be here with us tonight, but she was an amazing joy to work with, and she really helped me form this into what it is, and I just adored working with her. My incredible band, the amazing Tim Lykins on drums, Johnny Morrow on bass, Pavles on back vocals. We got a fan club, Laura. And my incredible musical director, Thank you, I love you. Let's do it. Stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke. Stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke.
Gonna climb that mountain.
Stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke by
and come back. But I do have one more for you, but that's it. No requests. Not tonight. That looked like the poster. I didn't even mean to do that.
Have you ever fed a lover with just your hands? Close your eyes and trust it. Just trust it. Have you ever thrown a fistful of glitter in the air? Have you ever looked fear in the face and said, I just don't care? It's only half past the point of no return, the tip of the iceberg, the sun before the burn, the thunder before the lightning, and the breath before the phrase. Have you ever felt this way? Have you ever hated yourself for staring at the phone? Your whole life waiting on the ring to prove you're not alone. Have you ever been touched so gently you had to cry? Have you ever invited a stranger to come in? It's only half past the point of oblivion, the hourglass on the table, and the walk before the run, the breath before the kiss, and the fear before the phrase. Have you ever felt this way? There you were, sitting in the garden, munching my coffee, and calling me sugar. You called me sugar. Oh, no, 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 no. Have you ever wished for an endless night? Lassoed the moon and the stars and pulled that rope tight. Have you ever held your breath and asked yourself, will it ever get better than tonight?